Hey there, have you ever made a promise to yourself to keep a gratitude journal, but maybe you didn't make it into the regular habit that you promised you would, probably because you either fell short of what to actually write in with what you're grateful for, or maybe you just lacked the inspiration because you drew a blank with the blank pages or a very uninspiring journal. Well, stick with me today because I'm going to share with you how to gratitude journal the GGA way for best results. Hey there, it's Katie Joy, the Global Butterfly and founder of the Awaken with Love and Rise with Pure Joy podcast. And today I want to share with you how to gratitude journal the GGA way for best results. And so I want to welcome you here. If you've got your own copy of your Gratitude Gains Appreciation Journal, grab it. And if you haven't got one yet, you can get these on Amazon. You can get it for adults, teens, and kids. So what I wanted to actually share with you is this approach around gratitude journaling. First of all, I began gratitude journaling way back in 1997. And it was right after I was inspired by an episode from Oprah, who shared shared this episode on writing down 5 things you're grateful for every day. Now, that really pivoted and shifted my life, but I kind of stopped the habit. I was a bit intermittent with it because I was just getting journals that I got stacks of journals. If you're like me, you got probably half-written journals all over your home. Well, the reason why I actually tuned into making this more of a habit is because I used a slightly different process. I integrated the gratitude component as well as focusing on what the gains are, the daily wins, and integrating that with the gratitude as well as appreciation. And why these are really important is because the gratitude helps you recognize what you're thankful for for all the good in your life, and the gains is focusing on celebrating the achievements, big and small. And then the appreciation focus is on valuing and acknowledging the people, the experiences, and the aspects of life, including yourself, that help you to get all the feels that feel really good. You see, when you feel good about your life, you start seeing good. It's called your frequency. And what you frequently see is what you're going to attract more of in your life. So when you're showing gratitude and you're feeling that gratitude and you're thankful for what you've got, you're able to attract more. And the gratitude is the gateway for love, joy, and abundance. So is focusing on the progress, not the perfection. Working with my clients, a lot of them come into me still with this perfection focus. And it's such a program that will disrupt and create dysfunction in your success. So when you focus on what your progress is, the gains, not the gap, you're able to be able to celebrate those little wins, small and the big, that help you move forward. And then there's the depth that you go within when you go deeper into appreciation, with really appreciating what you value about those aspects in life, about the people and the resources, the experiences, and yourself for what you've done. And so by using the GGA method, not only have I been able to shift my entire life, but also help other people, my clients particularly, transform their life, and now you. And you can get this GGA journal on Amazon as well as for kids and teens. So you've got the different copies that are available. Now, what I wanted to share with you, I'll just pop that back there. What I wanted to share with you is how to start your GGA journal so that you can get the best practice and the most use out of it. One of the things that I wanted to do, I created this because I've been using this as a tool for the last 8 years with all of my clients, but I've decided to put it into a book format, a journal, so that you can have the tool and share it with the world. I am an ex-paramedic, and so I'm used to understanding the cycle of life and death. And I've just turned 49 and I've got many years left yet, but I am very much considering what's the legacy I can leave on the planet. And this one method that runs as the backbone through all of my courses with my clients is something that I thought I'm going to share this with the world, with you, so that if the only touch point you have with me is through this tool, then my life is a success as far as I'm concerned, because I've been able to spread the love and help create and ignite and spark more joy in your life to be able to move forward. Now, as I said, back in 1997, I started a gratitude journaling process. Back then, I was in probably the biggest depression of my life. I had significant experiences that weren't, I didn't feel too good about myself or life at the time. And so when I shifted my focus into gratitude journaling, that really helped. But one of the things that I found over the years is I wasn't feeling very inspired to keep going. And a big reason for that was, although there might have been some journals with some pretty covers, they often didn't have the inside the way that would inspire me to keep the habit. Nor did I really find something that really resonated with me. So I created it. Not only is the cover really gorgeous and luxurious, but the inside is designed in a very specific way to help you have effective journaling. So let me take you through it just a little bit. First of all, before I do that, I want to tell you how to set yourself up to make it a daily routine, because that's really important. And then I'll dive into a bit more specifics with you. But really what you want to do is, I always encourage my clients, keep the journal by your bed on your bedside table. Now, you can either do it first thing in the morning, or my preference is to do it last thing at night, right before you go to go sleep, so that you have that mental real estate focused on all the things that you feel really grateful for, and all the gains and wins you've had for the day. And then also all the people, the resources, yourself that you appreciate, so that you're going to go to sleep and you have a better quality sleep when you have that focus. When you make this practice every day, by the way, you start looking for these things and it becomes easier because you make a mental note and you write them down in your journal. Now, the other practice is you can carry it around in your bag, your office bag, handbag, your backpack, if you like, and make sure that you can fill them in as you go, little dot points. And making it a daily routine is useful, but it only needs to take 5 to 15 minutes. Now, when you've also purchased the journal, there's a whole bunch of bonus resources. There's a special secret QR code in the journal for you at the front. And then you can access a 5-minute meditation, and it's a specific GGA meditation that helps you get rest and relaxed, so that you can then really focus on 5 to 10, 15 minutes maximum to write down and feel all the feels in your body, raising your frequency so you feel fantastic about your day. And then you can stack those. Imagine that, 365 days in the year, stacking them, not just 90 days. What if you did this in 4 cycles of 90 days and you have 365 days? The extra bonus too in the journal, because what I find is a lot of people lack the inspiration of, oh, what do I write now? Well, again, as a bonus resource, you can access my daily dose of pure joy inspirational emails. They're tiny little sound bites. They're really short. In fact, it's pretty much, hi, how are you? And there's a question for the day for you to focus on that you can do your GGA practice on. So you don't even have to overthink about it. I can actually give you some direction with that. And it's like having me coach you over the shoulder. So even though you might not be in my world as a client, you can still have me coach you through your email. So one of the other key things too is creating a calm environment. It's no good trying to do this and feel grateful if you're having stress or conflict going on, or you're thinking about the bills to pay, or you've got the TV blaring on in the background. So make sure that you actually set yourself up for success. And it might be sitting in your favorite chair, or it might be in your comfy pajamas after you've had a shower and you're cuddled up in bed and you've got your journal because it's sitting next to your bedside table, and your nice pen. Get yourself a little gold pen or a little pen that you love. That's your special pen, so you can match it up with your journal. And then you can relax. I also love to do it with a cup of herbal tea. My favorite, by the way, is Higher Living brand, which is peppermint and licorice. So, or at nighttime, it's licorice only. So a little tout to the organic brand there. It's my favorite, and you might want to get your favorite beverage as well. Tea that is going to be able to help you relax into that moment. But finding a quiet, comfortable, calm place to make it a sacred experience for you, a ritual, is a great opportunity. Now, here's the other thing. This is the difference about this GGA journal, is I'm actually going to give you the prompts. So not only in the beginning do I set you up with clarity for the next 90 days with your 90-day intentions, and I take you through a little setup on how to go through that, and then you can write your own reflections in there, so you're clear about your 90-day cycle. Then each month has a focus on developing the GGA method with a weekly theme as well as a focus that gives you an activity and a focus question, if you like, to address the questions that you're going to put out each week. Plus, as I mentioned, the daily dose of pure joy email sequence, if you choose to opt in for that with your name and email, then it's a very short question each day that helps give you that prompt. It's fun to look after it, and it counts your days of how many days you've been using the experience, so you get to actually track it for yourself. But each day, and the way I've designed this is because I'm very holistic and I'm very focused on, with my background as a paramedic in chiropractic care and psychology, I understand the brain and the body. So I'm getting you to write your prompts on the left-hand side, because you're using the left-hand side of your brain. And on the right-hand side is available for overflow, for if you want to write more in more detail, drawing, being creative, doodling, symbols, anything that wants to go on here that's extra, or to fulfill the question of the week, which will give you an extra prompt and focus. But each day, there are three things to write, three things that you're grateful for today. And it's going deeper than just what you're grateful for. So you don't just say, I'm grateful for my home. You say why. Go into it. Why? I'm grateful for my home because it's a beautiful sacred space that I feel so comfortable in, and I get to create even more and rest. Right? So that's an example. And then so you write three things each day, and they don't have to be super long, but just give it some thought. And then there's three gains for the day. Now, you see, one of the big problems a lot of people have is they focus on the gap. They focus on what they're lacking and what they've still got to do. And it's overwhelm and overthinking. And that can lead to even feeling pretty depressed, right? And so what we want to do is shift that, a focus onto, well, what gains did I have today? What wins, big or small, can I celebrate and really, really acknowledge myself for, and create a record, stacking the evidence in your journal. How cool is that? Then there's the option for three things that I appreciate about myself, others, and life. And this is going into the values. So it helps you discover who you really are and what's really important to you. And it's a really beautiful way for you to, again, increase that feeling within your body to be able to heal unresolved wounds, to be able to move into a frequency of abundance, love, and joy, of acceptance, and attract even more gorgeous experiences into your life. Now, there's two other little focuses that I add to this each day. One is a little affirmation for the daily affirmation. And it might be something like, I am feeling really great today, or I am loved, or I am loving. Just a small, short affirmation that you can shift your attention onto something that is really powerful, potent, and empowering you and others. And then there's a little of focus, your goal for tomorrow. So you're going to go to bed, perhaps if you do this at nighttime, and you go like, tomorrow, this is my focus. This is the one focus. Maybe I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to make sure that I go for 45 minutes on the treadmill and do a 30-minute strength workout. Then write that goal down, like one of those little commitments that you're going to give to yourself. And then as you see yourself stack the goals, stack the affirmations, stack the GGA, you have this incredible momentum in your life, moving in alignment with more and more of what is important for you, what you value, what feels good, and attract even more love, joy, and abundance in your life. So that's a really great way. The other thing too, as well as being specific about the details that you are writing with your GGA, it's really important to be honest with what truly matters to you, not putting on there, the echo voices of other people that you value, but you want to make sure that you're putting down what you value. Be honest, and then take a few moments to reflect on what you've written. Really put a smile on your face and just feel it, appreciate it, and then stay consistent with the habit. And again, one of the best ways to stay consistent is don't put a whole heap of pressure to write for 30 minutes or an hour. That's not going to work. Make sure that you keep it by your bed or in a place that you're going to pick it up every single day, and you just do it within 5 to 15 minutes or less. And then you're going to stick to the habit of it, and it will feel great. Plus, if you use the bonus QR code inside to get the secret GGA daily dose of pure joy, the question a day, and the count up for 365 days, that will give you some direction on perhaps on the days when you're not really quite in the habit of articulating what it is that you're grateful for, what gains you've had, or what you appreciate. The one question is fabulous as a center point to be able to do all of that each day. So how cool is that? Are you excited? If you're liking this already, please give a like to the channel, hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and definitely share this with someone who would also benefit from this as well. And if you haven't got a copy yet of your own GGA journal, make sure you go to Amazon and grab a copy. So let me share some of the benefits as well for GGA journaling. One is enhanced positivity, focused on the positive aspects of life. It really does light you up, and you feel better around it when you feel more positive about what you're grateful for, the things that you value, the wins that you've had, the appreciation that you have for yourself, for life, and for others. It also has an increased awareness about understanding who you truly are. You're creating a record of what is meaningful for you. It's often one of the biggest things that most of my clients who come to me initially for, they feel quite lost or a bit directionless, or they're lacking the clarity about, like, I want these goals, but I'm just not sure what's most important to me. Well, using this habit of the GGA practice and the method is going to definitely help you be more clear around that. Another big one is improved mental health. Definitely. I mentioned to you in 1997, I was feeling depressed when I first started gratitude journaling. But as I moved into gratitude journaling and then prompting my own practice with the gratitude and then the gains and then the appreciation, it really elevated my mood and helped me be able to be much more excited about life. And instead of feeling anxious and focusing on what I'm lacking or what's not working, it shifted my energy and my focus on what I'm grateful for and what I appreciate, and also celebrating those wins on a daily basis. Not just delaying until I hit got to the top of the mountain and got to the destination before I go and celebrate and acknowledge myself. I was actually acknowledging all the steps along the way. One of my favorite sayings with my clients is, it takes 100 cents to create $1. Don't just celebrate the dollar, celebrate every cent. And so it's the same with your steps for your success. Don't just wait for the end of the destination. The joy is in the journey. Celebrate every small win. Another great benefit is better relationships. Appreciating others strengthens bonds. But also, get this, when you appreciate yourself, you strengthen that connection with yourself. It's an incredible way to awaken and heal and manifest. So definitely want to be able to practice the GGA method to do that. Another one is goal achievement. So you're celebrating the progress and stay not just motivated, but inspired. You get to be able to appreciate what you're doing and taking the action. You actually start to see the patterns too of what really works for you. And so that's another benefit. It was a bit of a secret one, but I just let the cat out of the bag. So I wanted to just share that one with you to use these benefits. I'm sure there's a whole heap more, and I'd love to hear them down below and invite you as part of this community to be able to share with me what benefits you have already had from not only gratitude journaling, but from the GGA method specific. And so I want to share with you one of the most beautiful testimonials, a review that's already on Amazon from one of my clients who's been using the GGA method for almost a year, over a year actually, and is now using the specific journal. And this comes from Eugenie Verney. And she says, the Gratitude Gains Appreciation Journal really is a game changer. I had already been following Katie Joy's Gratitude Gains Appreciation formula for nearly a year before she published this journal, and can vouch for what a simple yet powerful tool GGA is for changing perspectives and achieving goals. I'm now blown away by how much simpler this journal makes recording my daily GGAs. I was using a mix of other journals, all pretty good in their own right, but the design and extensive additional content in this helps you maintain your focus and dig deeper. I'm finding the weekly summaries especially useful for collating and appreciating the daily positive experiences I've recorded. And I love the crystal clear 90-day goal setting guidance. I'm also making full use of Katie Joy's online bonus resources. Some amazing content in there. Altogether, highly recommended. Look, Eugenie Verney, thank you so much for sharing that. And look, when you go and purchase your own copy, or if you've already got one, please, I'd love to hear your positive raving review here, not just on the link comments down below, but go back to Amazon and share it there. It really makes a difference. And it also is the best gift of gratitude and appreciation that you could give me. So I just wanted to really reiterate that today we've gone through what GGA is, how to start your GGA journal, tips for more effective GGA journaling to make it a positive habit so you can stick with it on a daily basis without going into overwhelm. and also the benefits of the GGA journaling. And of course, that beautiful review from Eugenie Verney. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already got your own copy, again, go to Amazon and you can get your own journal to be able to follow this specific GGA method journaling practice today. And you can actually share your experiences. I invite you, share them down below. Come back to me and let me know. You can also check out more at my website for theglobalbutterfly.com/GGA. And you can see some video internal previews of inside the journals so that you can have a look at what's inside them for all three of them. So another reason why I created the three is because a lot of my clients said, gee, I wish that someone taught this to me when I was younger. And another thing I hear often is, I wish someone would teach this to our kids. Well, I decided to create an ecosystem of support. So you have one for kids from 8 to 12, and you also have a version for the kids for the teens who are 13 to 17. And of course, you've got the adults version here, which I hear even the men are enjoying. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We've only gone live with the launch 2 weeks ago at the time of doing this video, and we've already had over 200 journals purchased. That's incredible. Yes, 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 yes. So thank you to every single one of you. And I hope to continue to support you and provide content that not only gets you started with your GGA journaling, but also continues that momentum and go far beyond. I've got so many more juicy content, videos and podcasts coming your way. I've got more books coming out on Amazon to make sure that you're choosing to raise your frequency for more love, joy, and abundance, and you're activating your soul aligned goals, creating more of the good stuff in your life, and certainly helping you to move past the challenges that have previously been holding you back from your personal soul aligned success. So I want to thank you for tuning in today. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit like, please share and leave a comment down below. If this was valuable for you, I think I'm going to have some water. If this was valuable for you, please let me know down below. I appreciate you, and thank you so much if you've already purchased one of the journals, and thank you in advance if you're going to go across to Amazon and get one now. And I look forward to supporting you on your journey even more. Much love, light, and manifesting miracles, magic, and more. And one more thing. If you haven't yet got my free 33-page workbook, which is setting your intentions to clarify your goals and create your best year yet, you can get a free copy of that. Just go to my website at theglobalbutterfly.com, pop in your name and your email so I know where to send it, and you get instant access to that as well. That is a really juicy document that will take you on a journey with some video tutorials on how to fill it out and create your best year yet. And then using this as a practice every single day, you're going to raise your frequency to frequently see more love, joy, and abundance in your life, and just experience more of the good stuff. See you next time.